The charts I'm going to show you are going to shock you. This is incredible. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this video. My name is DaVinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5. Hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And yeah, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, of course, and all the other cryptocurrencies. I think it's really important that people understand that Bitcoin is the cryptocurrency you want to hold. Nothing else. Now, you can, of course, trade all the other alts, right? You can trade all the different cryptocurrencies and, yes, there will be short-term results, right? That positive results for different cryptos. But the one crypto that will guarantee you success over the long run that you could just don't have to trade in and out of, that you can buy and save is Bitcoin. Nothing else. If you decide to get into something else, don't be surprised if you realize, oh shoot, didn't make as much money as I could have with if I just held Bitcoin. Don't be surprised about that, because that's coming, right? All right, with that said, I want to get onto some charts, right, and show you guys what's going on with the price. Look at this. Did you guys, I'm sure a lot of you guys were following us from the very beginning. And you saw when I draw these things like months ago, right? Like maybe 2 months ago, right? And I drew these levels 2 or 3 months ago, what's called parking garages. And the price, I didn't like, these red lines were drawn 2 or 3 months ago. And do you notice something there? Are you noticing something there? Yeah. Price trades within those levels, right? Hey, I need to disturb you for a second because I'm going to be doing a course on how to buy Bitcoin, how to use Bitcoin, how to use a wallet, how to use a hardware wallet, how to basically store Bitcoin for the long term. Because we all know that it's going to be the money. You need to have this. Very happy to help you guys. Exactly. And I was telling you that the odds are prices is going to come down to exactly where as predicted. Boom. Just like that. Right? And it's incredible. It's crazy, right? 112. I was saying room 112. Where the players 12 is where we're going to. And we hit it. And we bounced off of it nicely. If you're interested, if you missed this move, don't worry. You're going to probably get another chance at the crack at it. Because Bitcoin doesn't generally like V bottoms, right? So it likes to retest V bottoms and see if, do you really want to buy down here? Do you really want to buy this up here? And then boom, it might crack off to the 116K before it comes and retests. But once it does, right, that's where you're going to pick up some Bitcoin for the long haul. Alrighty. Looking at Solana, look at that, 61.8, exactly as predicted. Don't be surprised if we retest that level and go a little bit further into the 153. That's another parking garage level. I was looking hopefully for this thing to bounce off of this key level here, but it did not, and just continued, and that was that. Just nothing level. There's nothing else we can do. And so this could mean that Solana could, let's just do it conservatively, break the red level, right? A little bit. Wouldn't be surprised of 153 go and break down a little bit lower, right? And take us to, 146, 147 a little bit before it actually cracks higher. So, but anything below the 153 is definitely something you want to buy for the target of $300. So there you go. So you could double up easily with Solana if you take a long 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, which you can do so at bybit.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below. Remember, bybit.davincij15.com. I know it's difficult with Bybit. I know. But they're giving away $5,100 for all your troubles signing up with Bybit. They have to, because it is pain. It's pain. And I know it's pain, but there's a reward at the end of the tunnel if you do get through that. And there's also in the description other options if you like, all right, other than Bybit. So, all right, with that said, moving on, looking at Ethereum. Exactly as predicted. I told you guys, I said, listen, there's a high probability that we're going to retest the 38.2 and bounce off of that. And there we go. Boom. 38.2 tested, but you can see the 200 period moving average on the 4 hour is just below it. The odds that we're not going to connect with that is almost zero. So on the 4 hour. So expect us to go below the 200 period average, or at least touch it, at least look at it and go, do I want to stay here? And then do something, decide from there. So we're going to have to wait for the 200 period moving average before we actually do a long on Ethereum. But you could also, take a long once it comes back down and retest. Again, it doesn't like V bottoms, and we're going to retest the lows here and then bounce higher and probably take out the 4,200 before you know it, right? So be careful out there, right? If you're going to short this. So don't short, go long, because long is where it's at. All right, but this might take a little bit. We might have to consolidate for this month. So consider that, because prices love to consolidate 70% of the time, right? Whilst it only trends only 30% of the time. So consider that as well. So there's lots of room to trade that, because it's going to be highly volatile for the next little while. And yeah, you'll do extremely well in trading, which you can do so at bybit.davincij15.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.